The perfume and beauty business is one of the most competitive businesses globally.
She's up against the big boys.
Most of the bigger companies in the industry are publicly traded.
When the word gets out about you, people will either come after you because they'll want to buy you, your brand, or they will replicate it.
It's not for the faint of heart if you're not willing to face that risk that you could be taken out by a giant.
I had a normal life in 2006 before this all began, and then the unthinkable happened. My best friend was serving in the Canadian Forces, took his helmet off in a peaceful shura. He was discussing how to bring clean drinking water and health care to the families of the village. And a man who did not want to see his community have free thought or free will put a Taliban axe through my best friend's head. While I was studying about Afghanistan and continuing to try to carry his mission to help him on his healing journey, I read about this man, Abdullah, in Afghanistan. And he was growing the legal orange blossom and rose to get the farmers off the illegal poppy crop, which is 90% of the world's heroin. And the same people that attacked my best friend were knocking over his distillery. And I thought, that's it, I'm coming. I actually had to go on Dragon's Den. I needed the money. The banks wouldn't give me a loan. They wanted my kids. I liked my kids. I wasn't handing them over. I had a perfect credit rating. I owned my own house. And they didn't want to give me money to buy oils from Afghanistan. I buy the oil from their orange blossom crops, the legal crops to empower the economy. And I convert it into a product that's North American ready. And it's perfume, Afghanistan orange blossom. And perfume has one of the highest profit margins. So as a product, the farmers make money, the supplier makes money, the retailer makes money, and I make money.
And I make money too?
That's right.
Here, is there an altruistic reason you're buying orange blossoms from just this source because you want to help the political, war-torn country Afghanistan, or are you trying to build a business around perfume? Because I've got to make the assumption that I can get a source of orange blossoms a lot cheaper from a lot less risky supply. Which is it?
It's both. I mean, I've had no problem to date. My experience has been fantastic with this community, but it's about shining light on Afghanistan.
Is there a charitable portion to your program?
No, what we do is I pay above market value.
Okay.
So that they see the value in growing this crop.
Okay.
For me, I was raised in humble roots, and I don't really believe in charity. It doesn't work for me. It's about empowerment, strengthening the economy.
I like it because it's not charity, and it is helping the economy, and they do need to figure out how to make a living, and they do need to be able to survive. So I love what you're doing. You know, I know Brett also cares deeply about what's going on with the war and with the military, and I'd be happy to partner with him on it.
This is investing with a social conscience.
It is.
And you're showing that we can make money doing that.
Yeah.
I believe you'll make a lot of money doing it. But I'll take the deal that you've proposed.
And do I get your wisdom as well and counsel?
Absolutely.
Yes.
You'll have trouble ignoring us.
It's wonderful. Thank you. Yes, let's do it.
Yes, perfect. You're doing great. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Barb's story is so unique because it's genuine. Instead of it being a charity, they're actually creating a business.
Just saying, waking up one day, you know what? I'm going to challenge the system. I'm going to go out there and be disruptive. There's this false dichotomy out there that there is emotional capital and there is financial capital, and never the two should meet. I love it that we are blowing that paradigm out of the water.
She has touched so many people, and everyone who meets Barb is touched.
And isn't that the true measure of success? Not the amount of money in your bank account, but the impact you've had on the world.